Have you ever wondered where laws and justice systems originated? It's a question that takes us back to the dawn of civilizations, when societies first began to shape their own rules and regulations. Ancient Egypt, Greece, and China each had their unique legal systems. But today, we're diving into one of the earliest and most comprehensive of them all, a system that emerged from the cradle of civilization itself. One of the most ancient and comprehensive legal codes hail from the Mesopotamian region, the Code of Hammurabi. King Hammurabi of Babylon, a ruler from around 1792 to 1750 BC, introduced one of the earliest known legal codes. Let's delve deeper into Hammurabi's life and the revolutionary code that he is so famously known for. Hammurabi was a Babylonian king who ruled for approximately 42 years during the time when the Babylonian Empire was at its peak of prosperity. His reign marked a period of significant advancements, including the development of one of the earliest legal codes known to humanity, the Code of Hammurabi. This was not just an arbitrary list of do's and don'ts. It was a comprehensive set of 282 laws that touched upon various aspects of daily life, ranging from trade practices and theft to marriage and property rights. The Code of Hammurabi was distinct in its attempt to standardize legal principles and procedures and set a precedent for future legal codes. It set forth a principle that we still hold dear today, that of the presumption of innocence, a cornerstone of modern legal systems worldwide. It's essential to understand that this code was not merely a set of rules. It was a mirror, reflecting the social norms, ethical values, and cultural practices of that period. It provides us with a fascinating glimpse into the societal structure and day-to-day life of those living in the Babylonian Empire under Hammurabi's rule. The Code of Hammurabi was not just a set of laws, but a reflection of the society and values of that era. The Code of Hammurabi is famous for its eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth principle. This ancient law code is not just a random list of decrees, but a carefully thought-out system where the punishment often mirrored the crime in a direct and visceral way. Consider this: if a man broke another man's bone, his own bone would be broken in return. If a man caused the death of another man's son, his own son's life would be taken. This principle of reciprocation was deeply ingrained in the code, and it was applied with remarkable consistency. Yet, the code wasn't solely about physical injuries. It covered a vast range of societal issues, from property and trade disputes to marital rights and inheritance laws. For instance, if a merchant was found guilty of overcharging, he could be made to repay the overcharged amount several times over. If a husband decided to divorce his wife without just cause, he might have to provide her with a significant sum of money. The Code of Hammurabi was also notable for its attempt to protect the weak from the strong. It laid down laws to protect widows, orphans, and others who might be vulnerable to exploitation. So yes, the eye for an eye principle could be harsh, but it was also a reflection of a society striving for fairness and justice, however different their understanding of these concepts might be from ours. While the code may seem harsh to us today, it was revolutionary at its time and set a precedent for future law codes. The Code of Hammurabi left a significant impact on the development of law and justice. Delving deeper into this legacy, it's fascinating to see how this ancient Babylonian code influenced various legal systems that followed. The Roman law, for instance, bears traces of Hammurabi's code. It embraced the principle of lex talionis, or the law of retaliation, a concept originally found in the code. This principle, which posits an eye for an eye, was used to establish fairness and equality in punishment. The influence of Hammurabi's code did not stop at the borders of Rome. It also found its way into the development of Islamic law. The code's emphasis on social justice, particularly in matters of trade, commerce, and property rights, resonates strongly within Islamic jurisprudence. Even in our modern Western legal systems, we can trace back elements to this ancient code. One of the most significant contributions is the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. This principle, which forms the bedrock of modern judicial proceedings, can be traced back to Hammurabi's Code. The Code's principles of proportional punishment and the protection of the weak, although evolved, are still used today. It is a testament to the enduring relevance of these ancient laws that they continue to inform and shape our understanding of justice, fairness, and equity. The Code of Hammurabi, while ancient, continues to echo in our present legal systems, reminding us of our journey through justice.